That's unfortunate. Well, hello. I'm here, so I've been talking to myself the whole time. Don't worry, I wasn't saying anything important. Mostly stalling, because we're still waiting on the full team to arrive on the blue squad. Thank you for that. Actually, it was kind of funny, because what I was just saying, right before I unmuted, officially, was that we're trading a bunch more casters and cameraman. That's where we just were right before this match started, or the stream started. So, That's gonna be good to see. I know you guys have seen a lot of the casters here on channels 1, 2, and 3, particularly this last week and a half or so. But yeah, also new camera people on the way to help out and stream even more. It's gonna be great. Anyways, where's that bingo card? I don't know if you guys saw Lil Guipo's bingo card. I think one of the bingo boxes was overlay issues. I know that was kind of an audio issue, but I still consider that part of the whole asset package. So if anyone has that bingo they're following, you can mark that one off the card already. Why not? Actually, that's kind of fun. I see exactly what phrases I might say too much. Then again, there's also certain times where you want to have like casters are supposed to have catchphrases, right? I mean, so there's certain things that it's like purposely you want to say too much, or at least regularly. You know, like Dimwees with shut the front door. At least he used that on me when I was playing in NEPA. I've heard him say it a few times. Mathematical Time, another Dimwee classic. The other classic is I can't look, and then he kind of dies and just leaves. And I'm stuck here trying to cast all solo for a while. What a shot! Call your mother! And then he literally like physically walks off the screen. You guys can't see him, but I do. Anyway, all right. So again, what I was also saying before the unmute. This is a hype voted. What was it? 35 votes, I think. A match in Bronze Division. Although both teams just getting started this season. This is the first match for mainstream Mambas, I do believe, and Syncronized has had 3 matches, I believe, thus far. So, yeah, yeah, that is correct. But hopefully the team gets here soon. Otherwise, welcome to Channel 2. This is a Palidore podcast. We've been here before. I don't have any other cast directly after this, so we can chat. Which is to say, what's up, chat? Talk about all this, and I'm not even paying attention to you guys. Shame on me. Let me go read the names. I got Flatman and Jacob Jr. in here. Agent Victoria, JG, Jolo, Powertron. I'm sorry your first time chat on this channel had to be telling me that I screwed up. But what's up, Powertron? More power to you. Or maybe some more power to me so I can not do that again. Papaya Lord. It's been a long time since I've had a papaya. Pretty good, though. I'm also, fun-ish fact, I'm sort of kind of allergic to fruits. I still eat them, they just make me itchy. Oculus Satyr, Glass Dash, Color Filled, and Phase Hooey Bear. Anyways, unfazed am I, because we got the round 1 starting. It would seem. I didn't even actually look if they have all the players in yet. Looks like they're starting 3v4. Oh, why not? Let's go. Like I said, you guys use that hype vote system on the website. We pay attention to it. So a lot of votes on this match. Happy to get it done. Happy just in general to cast all divisions. That said, unfortunately, I guess on the production end, this is my second 3v4 that I've casted today. Out of 3 matches. But hey, win some, lose some. That said, maybe, we'll see, maybe the 3v4 team can do something here. Last season, I did see there were actually 2 separate occasions where the 3-player team actually did beat the 4-player team, so not unheard of. But over here, it's going to be, well, the shots missing, careening a couple different times. Zodiac Prophet saying, Paladad, what's up? What's up to you, Zodiac? Alright, so some passing plays here, trying to get going on the blue side of the floor. It's going to be Frosty Kills with a clear. Now linking up together with Ezzy. And away they go. And also, oh look, we have 4 players now, looks like on blue. So we do indeed have a 4v4. Just took an extra minute. And still scoreless yet, so it's all going to be okay. On a clear, down the floor, will be taken here by Jam Rabin. Like that name. Had almost a softball-like pitch to that on that clear. Yeah, also, so on this channel, I'll pretty much be here mostly all evening as a shot goes through for the musician. That is Simple Edition. They've got 2. But I'll be here on Channel 2 throughout the night. This is actually the only stream for this particular hour, but in about 50 minutes from now, I will have, let's see, Dislocated versus a bunch of baby ducks. Following that, the Bite of 87 versus Hexopolis. Hexalink Oppals. I don't know why I said Hexopolis. I kind of mishmashed their two names. Hexalink. And then, let's see, another while after that, it might have some more matches as Stonewall gets right through the wall of defense. 2 shots now. Kind of interesting. Once the 4th player joined is when Orange started scoring. Once it was actually a full 4. But yeah, Mainstream Mambas here on an early lead, it seems. And Synchronized still trying to get Synchronized. That's the thing. They have the late joinee, and that could be problematic to get your rhythm going. I don't know if rhythm was on Lil Guipo's bingo card, but if it's not, it should be. Alright, let's see if they can search for another goal here on the pass. Nice cutoff, though, and a sidewinding fling from Zronix on the clear. Nicely done, actually. Gets to the midfield. Picked up by Stonewall, and oh, whoa, King. Uh-oh. Those names always get me in trouble. They're so clippable, aren't they? But from below, taking it, dragging it back to the midfield. Nice reset coming in. Stonewall. I think reset was another bingo card word. And a bounce, fortuitous bounce to oh, King. Now King sending it over to Stonewall. Stonewall trying to fling it upwards, maybe to an alley-oop, but a good pick from the defense of Synchronize. But another grab back and another offensive journey coming in from Orange. Apollo, that's the end. Let's see if they can go down the floor now. Maybe get a clear. The thing is, despite some pretty good defense and cutoffs here from the Synchronized squad, they need to get the stacks a little bit quicker, it seems, because there's a lot of grab backs on possession for the Mainstream Mambas. Now there's the Mainstream Musician, the simple musician getting stunned. Oh, so simply indeed with the fisticuffs as it does go into the left lane, the Orange side. This could open up maybe a 3. That's a tough angle. Oh, and manages to get it. What a hit coming in from Jam, and they are indeed jamming. And was that a handshake I saw between the 2 players at the nest? That's adorable, if so. I like it. I love it. JG saying, what a shot. What a shot indeed. And Papaya saying your team plays Mainstream Mambas on Friday. Well, there you go. Some scouting, I suppose, on your end, as a shot will not go through. It's going to be denied by Stonewall appropriately as it goes back into the blue lane. 2 blue players for Synchronize on the recovery, and they'll both get out of there into the trap at the very least, where now it's a jostling for the disc, where Jam comes away with it. Going for that boop! And we'll bounce low into maybe a perfect setup. Let's see the defense swinging for the fences as the offense gets it right back. The offenses and into the goal! Zronix linking it up now for a pair of points in a row. Synchronize in the lead. How about it? All right, so offense back to Stonewall. Swings it around his back here, not being contested too much by the defense quite yet. A good fling from Jam Rabbit. And let's see who will be nabbing. Well, it looks like Blue gonna catch the defense napping, perhaps, and no, we'll reset it out instead. I don't hate it. I don't. They might have had an angle, but at the same time, if you're feeling too contested there by the defense, the backouts can work just fine. That said, Simple Musician is able to secure it only for a second before Jam intercepts. A dusty attempt. There's another for the bingo cards as Zronix sends it over to the nest. Players separating. Good spacing. Great spacing, in fact. However, they throw it right into the middle where Musician is there. Didn't really have to move for it, so a turnover will result now in the players zooming down the floor. Goal was open, but the overshoot. Unfortunately, from Mainstream. This is going to bounce now high. And on that edge of the bubble, taken. Some contesting going on in the goalie. Meanwhile, the passing trying to unwind to Zronix, but Zronix losing the grip. Slipping by a few different players, once, twice, and 3 times, in fact, as it's a top lane send-in, missing. Frosty trying to kill them, but no, a ding! Off the rim. So back into the tunnels, obtained by the blue stack. Synchronized with the 1 point advantage still yet, giving up possession to the mainstream players. Another fling towards that barrier, taken back by Jam. Jam having it stolen by King. Now see one player way deep there in the back line, playing goalkeeper, wanting to perhaps hold on to this lead of theirs they've got. Nearly a perfect bounce pass to the opposite end, but unfortunately they do lose possession. See number 1 also cheering on Mambas in the Twitch chat there, so got some Mamba fans in the house. Now on the top of the ceiling. Oh, what a touch! Oh, I thought it was good! That would have been a really slick move from a tough angle. That was a interesting release. It looked good, but clearly I just jinxed it on the caster's end of things. Nonetheless, they're going to get possession back here. They'll have maybe the bounce pass attempt. I like the idea, but the bounce took off a little too much heat and enabled the divers to secure the possession. Now, as it does get sent into the bubble again, a pileup of players. Powertron saying, I know Stonewall from VR chat. Crazy but lovable dude. You know what? That's all of us. That said, the shot is going to be none of that. Not for Ezzy. Looking too easy on the grab. A good defensive play into the mid lane, where it's obtained and sent deep down into the nests, cracking open some eggs, and maybe get going for a rebound here. You see Jam just hiding. Let's hide with him, shall we? Shall we? Oh, where's he going? Orange doesn't know. But now he's here. Now he's there. Maybe a rebound. He's gonna get it. Gonna follow Jam all the way. Open, close. No, it dings. Oh, I thought that was good also. It was so close. A great attempt from the sneaky one, Jam. But nonetheless, a back pass attempt will ricochet, well, right back into kind of a interesting self-pass almost, although misreading the disc. So it's going to be OO King clearing it out. They still got the perma back in the blue lane, who does indeed secure the disc, and right back down it goes. Now see, the one thing is, about the perma goalie strat, I know they're ahead by 1, but they got to be careful. Got to be careful, because leaving a player way back there is going to give the options now for the offense to potentially punish, because leaving that perma goalie means 1 less player to stack with out there, 1 less player to back pass to, potentially. So it's a tightrope you walk, for sure. But we're in the last 30 seconds of round 1. Flinged out. Ninja passing it over to the Cloud. That's going to be taken by Simple Musician. They could take a lead. It could take a win, potentially. Going on in for the dive. Oh, misses. Glances by. And out into the midfield. Intercepted back by King. King bouncing into Stonewall. A hurried pass to the left side of the floor. And now time not there. Just about. There's 5 seconds. A good stun. Big stun, in fact. And another one. A clear. And that's going to secure this round. 5-4. By a hair, by a thread. Going to Synchronized. Alright, flying into the stat screen now, and give you guys a look at that for our minute-long intermission. Meanwhile, I'll catch up with you guys there real quick in the chat. Big Pogs from Zodiac, Pyro Games saying thanks for the cast earlier, Pally. Won the second game right after as well. Awesome, congrats on that. Palidore approved. And, yes. Oh, and I just got confirmation, looks like, on Discord. So, okay, yeah, I do have a match later on that will, in fact, be picked up. It was hype voted. I was seeing if they could move times. So that match will be... Let's see. A for Effort and Virtual Phantasm. Cool. Cool. That's in a couple hours still yet, though. But in any case, yeah, congrats on the win there, Pyro. Flatman, I've gone through the cam applications. Yeah, so the current wave of onboardees have been boarded as of now. That doesn't necessarily mean you did not get in, or you won't get in. But I know we brought in a batch right at the beginning of the season, a couple weeks before we started. So I don't know when you sent in your application, but just note that we do waves, waves of onboarding. So if you don't make one group, you could be brought in the next time round, which is to say, we got another round. This is round 2 starting off here, so never you mind me. But yeah, will be musician, simple musician. Ooh, put some oomph onto that shot. Gets it through the defensive trees in the goal. I don't know, I was trying to think of something more clever, but trees is what I went with, and tremendous it was. All right. We do. That is true. Powertron. Okay, so Frosty kills QBing for Synchronized after the first round win. It will be center right lane, but right into the interception from Oh King. And let's see where they go with this one. A quick clear down the floor, the rebound, recovery, shot found. 404. Actually, no, 4-0 for Stonewall and Co. Here we are. Good start, great start, in fact, for the mainstream Mambas. See where they go with it now. QBing again. Last time they turned it over on that first pass attempt. So I want to make sure, if they're not being rushed, they don't need to rush it necessarily. And kind of in this case, you see, was not contested by the defense and probably could have just held on to it a little longer as QB. But that said, they'll still get the play after all. It's Ezzy from the boots. A great steal from Oh King. Some strong hands there. The hands fit for a king, I suppose. As they'll now potentially get a goal off of it. Let's see. No! Wow, Jam with another steal as well. The other end, but return to sender, says Ninja. What a great slicer of a shot. And if my eyes weren't mistaken, I think that was almost a frisbee fling, wasn't it? Let me see on the replay there. Yeah, look at that. Just a slick turnaround, fadeaway throw. Gotta love it. So 6-0. What a start in round 2 after losing round 1 just by a single goal. But here we go into the bubble, and picked up for a chance at a goal now. The defense all scrambled outside of it, so if they push this now, before the defense gets fully into position, well, they do shoot it there, and in position was the goalie. But down midfield, some stacks good, regrabs coming in, quickly, and the pocket drops it like it's hot. Someone go call Snoop Dogg, they're snooping dog, for another point. They're up to 9. 9 uncontested points. Mainstream Mambas now have found their thing. Whatever that thing they were missing, they found it. It's here. And they might just be in position to score again because of it. Let's see. 9 points so far. That's a deep 3. Could it be? Absolutely! 8-2J. Call him 8-3J. What a hit. So a dozen points now for the mainstream Mambas. I don't know what they had, what kind of post round 1 speech they had, but it worked. They are absolutely on another level here in this round. Look at this. Another possession going their way. Will be a quick fling though, ricocheting off the wall. So simple musician up high, finds King, King finds Wall, and Wall couldn't get that one to fall. Someone called Humpty Dumpty, but nonetheless, it's back at the wedge. Taken and secured on the clear for at least a second. But yeah, that disc has not seen this side of the floor all too much, unfortunately for Synchronized. Now a couple chances at it. There's Ronix with the disc, just evades the defense they swing through. The pass would have been good had it not been Musician able to clear it off the interception. Now again, the regrabs, they've been picture perfect, although they couldn't pitch that one into the goal. They'll still get another one, potentially, for, well, another chance that is, for Synchronize a score. I think for them at the moment, finding some passes if they can, getting more comfortable passing lanes, because thus far, these clears, the stacks have just been too good and too quick for the Mambas. They've really been able to secure those discs pretty much every time. Now, situation unfolded at the goal. Unable to do much with it on the offense. But the passes to the back. And Ninja attempting to grab, but oh, a stun, drive-by stun from Zronix into the trap. Now another chance. Simple Musician trying to make them dance, and it will be a rebounded goal. Self-pass, in fact. Hitting a high note to the tune of 14 for the mainstream Mambas. That was by Simple Musician, the friend of number one Bug, one of the best friends. And we all love us musician. Music is a thing of beauty, right? We all need it in our lives, and so far, definitely the Mambas need Simple Musician in their lives. Because they have been just burning hot in this round so far. Look at this, 14-0, and possession time, there's barely been any for Syncronized. So despite the fact that they won the first round, really struggling to find their grooves at the moment. So a clear will be taken, and there's... Oops, Simple couldn't get the first one, but doesn't matter! Wow, the concentration from Simple Musician could not let go of the disc in the first try, and yet was still able to wind it up for a second attempt that gets by the defense. Unbelievable hit, and the concentration to make that happen without getting frustrated by that initial miscue on that throw. Incredible. I mean, how do we go from a, 5-4 round in round 1 to a 17-0, make that first two, 17-2. But it took them 7 minutes. Jam Rabin able to get their first 2 points. It took them a long time, but let's see if that changes the tides at all here. Even if not in this round, just, again, some scores in general will be great for them. The Stonewall with the QB duties, and you see how, on that case, Stonewall did not get rid of it until that defense was nearly there. The only extra thing Stone could have done was go for the stun. But that's kind of what I was saying for Syncronized, that they definitely would want to prioritize more on some of their launches. Is not getting rid of that disc too quick or early. I don't know why I said quack. I think it's because I'm casting Baby Ducks after this, I think. But yeah, just being able to have that patient gameplay, the passing plays, stuff like that. A beautiful steal from Ninja. Here we go. There's a pass. And there's a stun. Unfortunately, Ninja causing some more trouble. Slapping it over with the interception to Frosty. Frosty unable to hit anybody. And down to the trap it goes. That's right, Jolo. Quack. Which, by the way, is Glass still in the area? Because... Got any grapes? But yes, bunch of Baby Ducks are being casted next. After this, versus Dislocated, I believe. Stonewall now, with a clear down the line, will be grabbed off the ceiling with an open goal potentially. Swinging it around, but there's the rushed kind of throws again I was talking about, right? Where, Syncronized have not been able to get in sync. Speaking of music. See if they can hit this back street, though. Not easy street on the brawls. Powertron, yes, this is best of 3. Correct. And they will check it in for their 19th point. 1 minute remaining. Just shy of that 20 mark for the mainstream Mambas. Yeah, Powertron, it is indeed best of 3. The only time you're really going to see best of 5 in VRML are the season finals, basically. And not Challenger Cups. Yeah. Okay, yeah, just championships, basically. Otherwise, best of 3 all the way. Welcome to Echo, by the way. When did you... Oh, hold... Oh, it's Glass here, because look, they're trying to go for the train. They got the pass, and could have worked out beautifully, and it still will! I love that play. I don't care that it was broken. That was awesome. Love it. Jam Rabin, able to get the rebound into the dunk. I'm just saying, I know Glass was here at the beginning of the stream. But we've got ducks, we've got grapes, we've got some Joker trains, and it's a lot. All right, into the second round win for the musicians, or not the musicians, sorry, the mainstream Mambas. Simple Musicians on the team, of course. But they're going to force this third round in this best of 3, so 10 more minutes to decide the match after all. Very cool. Agent Victoria, do I have any glue? I don't think those are the lyrics. The duck waddled over to the lemonade stand. He said to the man, run in the sand, hey, got any grapes? Bum 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 ba-dum. It's grapes, not glue. Do not eat glue. I mean, you can. I don't recommend it, but, you know, just don't. What angle that last shot bounced off of? I don't know. The rectangle, because they got wrecked. Anyway. Don't mind me. I'm just a lonely door who only has puns in his life. And cranberry juice. But anyway. Do I have any grapes? I don't have any grapes either. Sorry. Bum 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 ba-dum. Still one of my all-time favorite videos on the internet. You know grapes are bad for dogs. This random fun fact of the day. I like to educate here when I'm casting for you guys. Round 3 on the way. Let's go. Mainstream Mambas in dominant fashion in the last round. After a very close round 1. So I'm really interested in seeing if Syncronized can get it going for them again. Because, you know, round 1, you know, they got that win by, I think, a single point granted, but, you know, they were not able to score all too much until the last minute or 2 of round 2. So if you're a Synchronized fan or just a Synchronized player, you want to see some Synchronized swimming as they glide through the arena here. And honestly, maybe consider, again, dragging out, you know, that deep backliner and making sure that they have that full 4 in the front line, which was the case. But that said, the big stat coming in from King and Co, and they're going to get the first 2 points of this final round. But only a minute in, so a lot of time to burn. Because yeah, again, I think a lot of the struggle on the Synchronized team's part was once they got into the orange field, they didn't really have that third passing option for a lot of that round because of their backliner being way back. But you know, if they can change that and get those extra stacks, you know, they'll be in better position this round. That said, getting into the goal, a slapper, and wow, Simple Musician just making it happen over and over. How many points does Simple have thus far? No doubt the lead. Yep, 14 points to lead the way across both teams. Not a surprise, been saying his name a lot. Also, Ninja with 40 stuns. Ouch. But here we go. 4 points uncontested so far. It's looking a little bit like that last round. Let's see if we can get some movement here for the offense. And they did find that first pass, but Simple Musician, of course, taking it over. That bouncer up the left lane will be taken... maybe, by the rebounding Stonewall. And Stonewall Jackson, another goal. And hi, welcome to the stream. Saying Pally doesn't play anymore. I mean, semi-true. I did play in a mixed private match last night. And I did play in NEPA all off-season of VRML, so... I do play... or I did play, but now I don't. You're right. But Ninja with an eye down on the goal. Open goal. Couldn't make it. They'll still have another attempt. That corner slice. Just beyond the pocket. And sends it into the trap. Now takeaway. Maybe even a cloud shot attempt there from Jam. With Ezzy trying to get a couple regrabs in tow. That might have been in. But slapped out of there nonetheless. It's going to be rebounded by Zronix. Zronix trying to fade it in to the left pocket. Also unable to convert. So down the lane they go. Where it stops, well, I know. It's Stonewall with a grab. Stonewall has Musician, but has no one in the goal. They're going to work it in for an 8th point. And they are continuing to rock and roll like musicians indeed. But yeah, that's correct. As long as I'm VRML board. If you're a board member or league governor, you can't play in the league. Unfortunately. I'd love to otherwise, but you know. It's for a good cause here. But that said, it's going to be... offense, maybe an attempt at a 3. Picked off by Ezzy. Ezzy has some options. There's that pass to the backboard, a little high, but still good handles. Ooh, Frosty able to get that in. That was a great grab by Frosty on that initial missed pass when it bounced off. Some killer reflexes, if nothing else. Vacuum Toast also in the chat. Welcome to it. Yeah, correct. The ranks you can kind of see in the middle of the overlay there now. One of the upcoming updates of that overlay too, we're going to have it so it's split stars, basically, so hold on to Slapper. What a save though from Musician. I'm really loving some of these plays I'm seeing. Another attempt down below, a bouncing pass will be intercepted again. I'll finish my thought, don't worry. Trying to finish the shot here, though. That pass over to Jam, and oh, welcome to the Jam, indeed. Boom, shakalaka. Some NBA-style moves. I love it. What was I saying? Yes, the stars in the center of the overlay. So next revision would be to kind of do a split star thing. So if you have like a gold versus silver match, you'd see half a gold star and half a silver there in the middle. Not currently how it works, but yeah. Little bits and pieces at a time, but I'm really happy. Really happy with how the overlays are turning out. Thanks to Newton Dad for that, because he's been putting in a lot of work to help kind of bring my graphical vision to life on the programming end of things. So to the wedge will be some brawls here. Simple Musician and Jam along with Ninja. And again, Ninja's been just stunning left, right, and center as they will be dead center on the rebound. Right in the middle. Or the middle of the top. You know what I mean. Nonetheless, cleaning it up. Grab a mop. Call Cardi B if you want. But it's a 6-point lead. Favoring Orange, the Mambas. Agent Victoria saying Newton Dad works very hard. Yeah, absolutely. Been putting in a lot of casts. Has casted / cammed more matches than anyone so far this season. Yeah, on the programming end of things, basically I am now the visual guy, and then Newton Dad programs it to match my visuals. So it's a nice like tandem effort there. But yeah, Newton Dad definitely killing it on the cast. He probably has something like 50. I'm probably at like 35 or 40, I imagine by now. But he has like I think 50 or so. That setup here, it's a pass going to be intercepted and a straight line clear as a beeline for their grabs. There they go. Couple successive regrabs, but they do detach. Still yet an open three maybe, and stealing it away. Oh, what a ding right back to him, and now a save from Ezzy. And Ezzy into the midfield where it's taken by Jam. Jam has the angle, underarms it. Oh, and if it wasn't for that pesky little island, that tiny Geo, that might have had a chance. But nonetheless, what a great look it was, and Jam now with a stun, or being stunned rather, as that will sail back to the trap. Jam, another take back. Unfortunately, there was a goalkeeper in the way, and that's going to be a perfect clear down midfield. Also nearly into the goal. But a great stack. You like to see the speedy stacks coming in, but from both sides, and able to find a hit on a tough angle. Rebound. And a pass. Good communication. Simple Musician. Another ding. Oh, they've been having a tough time with some of these near misses. And will they get it on the next attempt? Yes, sir. Into the dead center of the goal, just about. Simple Musician continuing to lead the way in terms of huge scoring. 16 points. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And not your CIA agent saying not bad at all for this rate. You know, that's been one of the most impressive things to me. I know I say it a lot, but like speaking as a person who's been here since like the literal first 5 minutes of Echo in 2017, and who's been here in the ESL days when there were only a couple dozen teams in total, it's incredible how much it's grown. Because again, a few years ago, not even like the full 5 years ago, even if you're just going back to like 3 years ago, as a great save from Frosty killing them again. I love it. Between Ezzy and Frosty, they've gotten some great saves here today. But yeah, even compared to 3 years ago, just before VRML entered the scene, really, just outside the top, top half dozen teams, it was nothing like this. The fact that we have nearly 500 teams, and so many of them are able to perform like this, it's nuts to me. Like, it's great, but it's wild to watch is all. In any case, teams now continuing to battle. It's looking like this third round is going to be secured firmly in the way by the Mambas. Stonewall able to just squeeze by that catch as the defense dived out. 1 minute remaining in this third round. So final minutes of this 3-round series, and you know the reverse sweep about to happen as... now you see what I mean. Do you see what I mean? Anyways. It's bronze. That's it. It's gonna be, one of those cases where, you know, I feel like for the Mambas, they were able to, or they weren't able to score much at first. I'm not sure why that was the case, especially since they were the team who was able to have the full 4 players in the arena, you know, to open the match. So it's interesting to me that they got off on the slow start that they did. Meanwhile, it was Syncronized who came in the 3v4 situation for like the first 2 minutes of round 1, and they were still able to win that round. It was very weird. But that said, this team here in the mainstream Mambas who do take away this win now, they just got hot and they couldn't be stopped. I think Agent Victoria said the train or the brakes are not stopping on the train or something along those lines, right? And that was pretty much the case. Once they got it going, it was going. But that said, all right, 3-round, and that will be the end of that. But we'll take a look at the stats one final time, as I keep forgetting to switch up my my stats. Sorry, my scores are a little bit broken right now. Let me switch it up for you and get that correct before I keep talking. Alright, so it was 5-4 in round 1, 19-4 in round 2, and then 16-4 in round 3. There you go. Now the scores are correct. Sorry about that. I can actually get off of this stream quickly enough. I'm going to fix that before my next match starts. But that said, yeah, there we go. Quick look at said stats of the mainstream Mambas, and oh no. Oh no! Why are my stats still broken? I am sad. Hold on. I can fix this. Probably. Oh, I see what I did. Painful. Alright. Apparently, I need to fix my stuff. But that said, I am going to be going to another match at the top of the hour once again. That will be Dislocated versus a bunch of baby ducks. So be on the lookout for that. Half an hour after that, we have a high diamond match in the Bite of 87 versus Hexalink Apples. I'm just gonna keep calling him Hexopolis. That's a really good name, I feel like. But yeah, all right. So, oh yeah, and Flatman, you are on baby ducks, of course, of course. Can't forget. So, or at least you were. If you're not now, that'd be really awkward, wouldn't it? But yeah, my first Baby Ducks cast of the season. It's been a while. Good to have Baby Ducks back in action. Okay, can confirm. Flatman is not, but is a supporter. You should be proud of me for remembering. My memory is kind of iffy on these because there's so many rosters and teams now. I kind of get caught up sometimes and just can't remember anything. But alright, cool. Still a supporter, and I'm glad to hear. A amicable breakup. Always a pleasant thing. Alright, very cool team, and very cool stream. I'm going to fix my stats so they're not broken for the next one, so I'm going to end this now, but I will be back here on Channel 2, like, within 5 to 10 minutes or so. So, until then, I've been Palidore, this has been VRML Channel 2, thank you for watching, congrats to Mainstream Mambas on the reverse sweep, apologies for the borked stat line again, be happy, healthy, safe, be good to each other, I'm going to see you again, hopefully at the top of the hour. VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.